you think some of the political races this year are nasty, maybe you should check out the first ever contested election for third grade class monitor in the Evergreen Primary School in Wuhan, China. Captured brilliantly by Wu Jin-chen's documentary, Please Vote for Me.
什么叫民主？
不知道，什么意思啊？
3 students are selected by their teacher as candidates. There's Chang Chang, whose mixture of geniality and ruthlessness suggests that he's a natural-born politician.
徐小飞表演完了以后，你就起点后说表演得不好，懂这样子意思吗？
He seems to be having a pretty good time on the campaign trail, certainly enjoying himself more than Xu Xiaofei, who's totally overwhelmed by the process. The incumbent, Luo Lei, is determined to cling to power, and he exhibits some disturbing authoritarian tendencies as he runs his campaign.
像你这样的孩子，我不允许言不言，你绝对不会听，信不信？
They have a talent show, a series of debates, but mostly they scheme and connive and do whatever it takes to gain some kind of advantage, and it gets pretty rough. Please Vote for Me is barely an hour long, and yet it's an extraordinarily rich documentary. It offers, for one thing, a fascinating glance at the complexities of modern Chinese society, the consequences of the government's one-child policy, and the tensions between traditional Confucianism, Maoist ideology, and consumer capitalism. This movie is also a revealing look at parents and their children. Sometimes, the parents of the candidates seem more invested in the election than the candidates themselves. This is something that many parents in the West may find familiar, perhaps uncomfortably so. The difference may just be that the Chinese parents are a little more forthright and direct in declaring their interests.
不能退出，这才第一步，想当胡锦涛的，这才第一步竞选一个班长，这就气昏了。
But most strikingly, Please Vote for Me is a movie about democracy in its rawest, purest form.
那就是我管得严，他们才会怕我嘛。我管的时候才会听我的。你那种手法是什么？是什么？对别人放。是统治者那种样子的。
Nobody in the movie, not the parents, the teachers, or the kids, have anything of substance to say about political theory, but they seem to have an intuitive understanding of the practical side of politics.
我对抗的第一个就是徐小飞，缺点很少，一下就说完了。罗雷还好说，罗雷的缺点我已经采访了几个人，好几个人都是很多缺点已经足够一张嘴了。
As if by instinct, they come up with fairly sophisticated tactics that would make Karl Rove or Mayor Daley blush.
缺点是罗雷的缺点。
Personal attacks, negative campaigning, intimidation, and outright lies.
这句话就不切实际了，不切实际，就只会说去查去查，我凭什么去查？我不查。
We love democracy. We idealize it. But let's not kid ourselves. It isn't always pretty.
这看也擦干眼泪，知道错了。该干嘛竞争就干嘛竞争，好不好？